Hi guys, now we are going to see the topic about the bitwise operator. See, last class we had seen about the total number of bitwise operators. See, what are the operators? The bitwise operator, they were ones complement, shift operators, that is shift left, shift right, the bitwise AND operator, bitwise OR, bitwise XOR. See, now we are going to see about the ones complement in the bitwise operator. See, here we are going to see about the ones complement. The symbol for the ones complement is tilde symbol. See, you know about the truth table. See, the ones complement is nothing but bit value will be inverted by help of this ones complement. See, if you are taking a bit value and if you are doing the ones complement with that bit value, means that bit value will be inverted. If it is 0, then the value will be, the result value will be 1. If it is the binary value 1, then the result value will be 0. See here, already we had seen about that truth table and all. See, next result. See, just inversion, binary value 0 and 1. If it is 0, then if it is false, that is the result will be true. If it is true, then result will be false. Just inversion. See, now we are going to see some examples. Let us take binary values. For example, here we can give the values, decimal values, and we can convert it into the binary. See, for example, if you are giving the number 39, decimal 39, what is the binary value of this 39? Here, if you convert this 39 into binary, then see, these are the values. If you convert it, this number 39 into binary, then this is the value. Here 1 0 0 1 1. See, suppose if you are assigning this data type as unsigned character, because let us take that one, because that is the, for that default size is 1 byte. Suppose if you are assigning it as unsigned character, and if you are storing the value 39, then what will be the binary values? The binary values will be here 1 0 0, next here 1 1 1. Totally how many digits for that? 8 bits. So remaining here in front of this binary values you put 0. So totally it occupies the blank space, we can put it as 0 here. See, totally among the 8 bits, here it starts from this location right side. Here is 0, this bit position is 0, next the location of this bit is 1, next 2 3 7, totally 0 to 7 8 bits. See, these are the binary values of number 39. See, suppose if you convert this into decimal, then we will get the number 39. Say you check this one here, this digit we can convert like this: 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, etc. up to 2 to the power 7. Here you take the value of ones and you add the values. See here the value is 1, so 2 to the power 0 is, answer is 1, so 1 into this bit value 1, so 1. Here 2 to the power 1 is 2, so 2 into this binary bit value 1 is 2. In same way here 4, here we no need to find, because 0, anything multiply with 0 is 0 only. So let us come to here 2 to the power 5. See, the value of the 2 to the power 5 is 32. Now we add this number here, 32 plus 4, 36, 36 plus 2, 38 plus 1, 39. We can get this value, that is this decimal value. So in this way, whenever we are giving some value, while it is storing in the machine, it will store it as the binary values. Here this binary value of 39 is here, what this is the value, that is 0 0. See, for 39 only it has how many bits? 6 bit only, 0 to 6. Here remaining in front of these 2 bits were empty bit. We should not leave it as empty. Here instead of that empty we can put it as 0. Assign the value 0. So here next the value is 1 00. Next here 111. See, suppose if you are inverting this number, say for inverting we can use this symbol, tile symbol. Here I am inverting this number. Say this 39, we can say it as operand. This is the operand. This ones complement is the unary operator. This is unary operator. We are having only the one operand. So here this operand we are going to invert now by help of this ones complement. So just what are the values you put opposite. Here operand value is 1. So if it is 1, then ones complement result is 0. So here this is 1, so here we can put it as 0. If it is 1, we can put it as 0. In similar way, here if it is 0, then it will be inverted into 1. Here is 0, so it is inverted into 1. Now what is the value? Here 1, so if you invert this value it is 0. Next if it is 0, then the result is 1. So if you invert this, then this result is here 1 1 0 1 1 0 0, 3 zeros last. So ones complement of 39 or ones complement of this binary value is this value. See, already we get studied, if it is signed operator, the last bit MSB bit it will take for the sign. Suppose for this and all we can use unsigned, so that there will be no sign. There will be no sign bit for the unsigned data types. So here suppose if you are declaring the variable, let us take like this, unsigned character. Character 8 bits. Here there is no sign. Every bit is used for this number. So here this 39 it occupies totally 8 bits. Each and every bit here, the value of this binary value of 39 is here I am storing here. When I am converting, this value is for the ones complement value of the 39. Suppose if we are assigning unsigned character x, in this x we are storing the value 39. Now if I am inverting this x, then the result will be inversion of this x. Suppose x value is 39, the inversion of the x is this, result will be displayed. So now let us convert this binary to decimal value. Here what is this binary value? This ones complement value is here 1 1 0 1 1, next 3 zeros. Here this is ones complement value, ones complement binary value. Here if you check, totally 8 bits, 0 to 7. If you convert this, the result will be here 0 into 2 to the power 0, here 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 7. So here this and all we no need to find, because 0, anything multiply with 0 is 0. Here 2 to the power 3, here is 1. So 2 to the power 3 value is 8. Next 2 to the power 4, 16. Next here this one we no need to find, 2 to the power 5, because this bit value is 0. So we no need to find. Here we should find 64, because 2 to the power 6 is 64, 2 to the power 7 is 128. See, now if you add this number 128, 64, here this bit 16 and this bit 8. Answer is 216. Here this value, that is 1's complement value of 39 is, answer is 216. This is the result. Suppose if you convert this value into 1's complement, then the result will, how much? It will be 216. So in this way we can find the 1's complement of the binary values. Say these binary values we can display it in decimal format, or if you want to display it in the hexadecimal value, we can display by help of the format specifier. Say here we know the format specifier. Suppose if I want to display this resultant, that is the result of this 1's complement value in hexadecimal, then I can use the percentage x and I can print the hexadecimal values. Percentage x is used for, this is the format specifier for the hexadecimal. Suppose if I want to print it in the as like this, here in the decimal value, there I can use the percentage d. See, now let us see the simple example. We can store the decimal values and after that we can find the 1's complement for that decimal value. See here, see it understand decimal values, octal values, hexadecimal values. So while giving the value, we can give it in the decimal format and it will find the 1's complement and it will returns the values. See here, now let us see the simple example here. See, let us see how the 1's complement operator works in the program. Tilde symbol, after that this variable name ch. So res is equal to tilde symbol, after that ch means here this ch value, it will be converted into the 1's complement. That 1's complement value will be stored in the variable res. So here now let us see how the result will be printed. Here I am telling 1's complement value of ch is equal to, suppose if I am telling to print in decimal, then here res, that 1's complement value will printed as the decimal value. Next here see here I am telling to print, this is the decimal value, after that I am telling to print in the hexadecimal value. So you already know, if you are putting the small letter x, then here the result of this hexadecimal will be in the lowercase letter, because the hexadecimal value, it has the value for the 10, it has the symbol A, for 11 symbol B, up to from 10 to 15 it has the symbol A to F. So when we are printing that hexadecimal value, it will print that values in lowercase letter. Suppose if it is the value hexadecimal values, it has A, B, C in that symbol, that symbol will be printed in the lowercase letter. Here in same way, here if you put the percentage of this format specifier, here I am using percentage capital X. Here for the capital X, it will gives the uppercase letter. In same way here for the, after this percentage symbol in this format specifier, you see here percentage symbol, after that the number symbol, after that the X. So here in front of the hexadecimal value, that prefix value, that 0x, it will be printed for each and every hexadecimal value. So for that we are using this symbol, number symbol and x in this format specifier. See, now let us see the output here. Here what is the value? CH is equal to 33. That means here for the CH, if you convert this 33 into the binary, if you find the binary, then we can easily invert that binary values by using this ones complement. If 33, if I am giving the value 33, it will be stored in binary values like this. Here so the value, binary value of this 33 is how much here? 1. Say you convert this into this binary bit into the decimal, means we will get this 33. Say you convert here 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4 and 2 to the power 5. Totally 5 digits. Here 2 to the power 0 is 1, 1 into 1, 1. Next these things and all we no need to find, because every bit has 0, 0 into some value is 0, so we no need to find. Here 2 to the power 5, what is this value? 32. 2 to the power 5 value is 32. Now you add this 2 value, 32 plus here this value 1 is equal to 33. So we get this decimal value. So while storing this decimal value in binary, it will store like this. How many digits here? 1. Totally here it occupies up to 6 digit values. So for unsigned character it takes up to 8 bits. See, among these 8 bit, say here in front of this binary number we can put it as 0. This empty space we can fill it as 0. So here this is the value for the 33. Next in this step here I am telling RES is equal to 1's complement of CH. So this RES value, RES is equal to here in this step 33, this is the binary value. Next step here RES is equal to this 1's complement of CH. So this CH value will be inverted and that values will be stored, that 1's complement value will be stored to RES. So you invert this number. What is this number here? Invert means that's just opposite to the given number. See here, if it is 1, you put it as 0. So the value of this one is 0, 0, 0. If it is 0, you should put it as 1. 1, next 1, 1, 1, 1, and this 0 will be 1. This 1 will be here 0. This fifth position 1, it will be inversion of this 1 is 0. So this is the 1's complement value of CH. So the RES is equal to 1's complement of CH. This RES value will be stored as 110111 and 0. So here from right side 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what is the decimal value of this binary digits? That decimal value will be stored to RES. So if here, if you convert it into the decimal value, here 2 to the power, you take this number, if you convert this one, 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, etc. like up to 2 to the power 7. If it is 0, we no need to find, because anything multiply with 0 is 0. Here 2 to the power 1, here and 2, 4, 128. Now you add this number here. So the answer is 222. Here in RES, this result, the decimal value will be stored as 222. See here, now here this is the value of 33. Binary value is the corresponding binary value I had given here. Next, RES is equal to 1's complement value. That value, if we take the 33, the 1's complement value is 222. So RES will be 222. Here I am telling to print the 1's complement of CH in first one decimal format. So here in the output it will display like this. See in the message here, this tilde symbol CH, this is the message, that is 1's complement of CH is equal to, here I am telling to print the RES value. What format? Decimal format. So RES in the decimal format, what is the value? The result is here 222. This result will be displayed in the display screen. Next, while running this program, after that here printf, next I am telling to print the hexadecimal value. So here this tilde 1's complement of CH is equal to, here what format? Hexadecimal format. See now you convert this the hexadecimal format. For the hexadecimal format, you should take 4 bit from here to here. This is for here to here 4 bit. This is the hexadecimal format. See here for this 4 binary bit value is 1 1 1 and 0. See if you convert into hexadecimal, what is the value here? 14. So for hexadecimal value, for 10A, for 15F, here this value is 14. So in the hexadecimal, this symbol will be displayed, that is E symbol. So for this, the hexadecimal value is E. If you take this one, for this the hexadecimal, for this 4 bit, what is the hexadecimal value? Here 1101 D. For this value is D. See if you convert this 1101 into hexadecimal, the value is D. So the result, the hexadecimal value of this RES, that is for this number 222 is what? D and E. DE is the hexadecimal value. So here it will print the value DE. Next here CH, that is 1's complement of CH value in hexadecimal, that is capital X means here this will display like this, everything in uppercase letter. Next to here the 1's complement of CH, here we are using percentage number symbol and X. This percentage number symbol, it is used for in front of this hexadecimal value 0x, this will be printed. After that DE, this will be printed like this. So in this way we can convert it into the 1's complement, and that 1's complement values we can print it. Here as the C, it understand the decimal value. Here we are giving the decimal value and we are telling to print the 1's complement decimal values. So after converting into the 1's complement, that corresponding decimal values and the hexadecimal values here I am telling to print.